Okay. Um, Welcome to the video. I know it's been a while. I haven't uploaded in quite some time. Just want to say thank you to all the people who, it's been like a month since I last uploaded, maybe like 2 months actually, and I still receive comments, still getting likes on the video, still get people subbing. Right now we're at, let's see, we're at 347 subs, almost at 350. So just want to say real quick thank you to all the people who've supported me when I was uploading consistently and when I have been uploading consistently. But today, about to watch the Marvel Rivals Season 9 reveal stream. I don't know, it's been hyped up. I've been reading on Twitter. I saw, some sort of like leaks about like a potential like Black Widow rework and team up reworks. But other than that, haven't really seen much. I've been trying to just avoid spoilers, give you guys a raw reaction. But yeah, I mean, I hopefully, shakes things up. Hopefully, gets something fresh for this new season because season 8, in my opinion, was kind of stale, kind of boring, kind of repetitive. And not that this season is make or break, but I mean, it's damn near make or break. So just make sure everything's working properly. But yeah, before we tap in, let's see. Hopefully we get some Iron Fist buffs. Praying for some Iron Fist buffs. I hope they revert that Daredevil like dash change. Like doesn't really change like how Daredevil is as a character. Just makes him like feels so clunky to play and just like, I mean, if you played Daredevil before the dash nerf and after, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. But hopefully they address like triple support. But I mean, I don't have too high expectations. But other than that, let's just get right into it. New hero, new rules, new rivals.
Sure you want to do this, big one?
The judges of worlds bestowed a title upon me, child. I have upheld their celestial mission for millennia now. But when timelines began to collapse, the gods shed their facades, scrambling like dogs to outlive the end of all that is. Humanity was consumed by hubris, believing they could survive the devastation as well. But the future is in the hands of mutant kind. For if even gods must fight for survival, then only the fittest should be chosen to stand among them. And from those deemed unfit, I shall acquire the power to transcend.
Oh, this is Apocalypse.
The seven lights shall guide the way.
Right?
In the name of Apocalypse, the world shall be.
Ooh. Okay.
Mutants, gods, Mirai. No one beats the hood.
Red HUD. Okay. Alright, that trailer was tough. I mean, that basically, so Apocalypse is the big bad of the season, and then basically confirms that we're getting Red Hood at season 9.5. We already know we're getting Jubilee for beginning of season 9. But I mean, that trailer was tough. Alright, let's get into the actual reveal.
Hello everyone, Double G here.
Still working.
Hello everyone, Double G here.
Double
We're
G.
excited to welcome you all to
Double G,
Season
not
9
for
of
Gucci.
Marvel Rivals. This time, let's first
fault.
welcome Zhiyong to introduce some updates.
Hey Rebels, it's Zuyong. I'm here to walk you through all the very exciting developments we are making on the Balance team.
Oh, okay. All right. So this was true. This leak was true.
Let's
saw that on
first tackle
Twitter.
a pretty challenging topic, Black Widow. Looking at past seasons, her combat performance has indeed lacked competitiveness. We've
That's
tried
one way
a
to put
few
it.
adjustments here and there, but with little impact. The reason being there's a primary conflict we've never quite been able to resolve. The long-range one-shot KO capability of her standard sniper rifle juxtaposed against the counterplay experience for other heroes facing that capability.
Yeah.
These
Nobody
two
wants to play
aspects
against a
are
one-shot
very
hero.
hard to balance. Through many internal discussions, we've always opted to prioritize maintaining her established play experience for those that have grown to love her rather than completely redo her, and alienate those that love her established playstyle. However, the core issue then remains. So this time, we are attempting to rework her combat loop and truly usher in a new glorious aura for the Black Widow. Here's a brief overview of our approach to these adjustments.
Okay.
First, we've removed the ADS sniper mode from her standard state
Oh.
and increased the fire rate of her primary attack.
Okay. That's kind of
At the same
interesting.
time,
Let me
we've
see that.
removed the ADS sniper mode from her standard state and increased the fire rate of her primary attack. At the same time, we've moved the charged electrical plasma blast from her original ultimate to be normally available,
Oh.
hitting enemies with this deals damage and applies a slow effect. With this
So her
adjustment,
ult is basically just a regular ability. Like it's not the exact same, but
enemies with this deals damage and applies
okay.
a slow
So then she gets a new
effect.
ult too.
With these adjustments, on one hand, we no longer need to stress over the one-shot KO issue of a normal snipe,
Okay.
allowing us to implement responsible baseline stats. On the other hand, we hope this gives Black Widow more stable, consistent DPS, raising her base damage floor so more players can pick her up. Secondly, we've transformed her ultimate ability into her ADS sniper mode, which will last for a set duration or until a certain number of bullets are fired. Again, prioritizing the counterplay experience, we still haven't given her the ability to one-shot on critical hits.
Okay.
However, as power compensation, we've drastically increased the hitbox wise of her sniper bullets, and they can now pierce straight through
Oh,
enemies. Crucially, non-critical hits will also deal incredibly high damage, completely shredding any damage fall off at range. The ultimate goal here is to preserve that pure sniping experience for players who love it, while using the framework of an ultimate to grant it the immense, devastating power it deserves. Finally, we've retained Black Widow's sprint and super jump, entirely removing their stamina restrictions.
That's good.
Her
That's a good
spinning
change.
kick will also stay, and we've introduced a brand new ability. When Black Widow is airborne, she can launch toward the target location and slam her Widow Spike gauntlets down, dealing AoE damage to nearby enemies.
Oh, hold up.
Our Spike is airborne, she can launch toward the target location and slam her Widow
So
Spike
she has auto sprint basically because it's kind of like cap sprint. Like there's no stamina bar on it, so she can just auto sprint, right? And then,
gauntlets down, dealing AoE damage to nearby enemies.
that's actually tough.
Our vision here is to make Black Widow's close quarters melee combos flow much more seamlessly, handing her some serious aggressive burst capability. Overall, we hope these adjustments will make Black Widow a highly competitive flanking duelist. You can experience all the details for your
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't play Black Widow. I mean, not many people do, but like, I always wonder because a lot of people have asked for like a Black Widow rework or like even reworks on like some other characters. But it's just like I've always wondered like how would you rework the character, right? But like because these characters are already established, there's people who are already used to these playstyle. How do you rework that without taking away from the players that do enjoy the hero as it is, or have already, gotten a lot of experience on the hero as is. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, they took a good approach here. A lot of her abilities are still intact, like still there. But I mean, also goes to show that they were listening. That they weren't just ignoring Black Widow completely. Hopefully, they address some other stuff, but good so far. I'm sure Black Widow players are happy about it.
Herself once the update goes live. Let's look forward to her performance in the new season.
Team-ups, this is huge. Because the team-ups lately in the past couple seasons have... No, I don't want to say they have, No, they haven't been good. And they've been kind of lackluster, especially compared to, team-ups that we got in the beginning of the season, like Gamma Charge or, Res Comp, stuff like that. The Symbiote one with Spider-Man and Venom. But, let's see.
Now, let's chat about the dynamic changes to team-up abilities in the new season. Hawk infuses ranging gamma energy into a massive metallic broadsword forged by Magneto, granting Magneto to an all-new ability, Gamma Blade. Once activated, he can launch the colossal gamma-infused sword forward.
So this is the team-up that he had with Scarlet Witch when the game first launched, but now it's with Hulk instead. So that's actually tough. That's probably a really good
Upon
team-up.
hitting the enemy or the environment,
That's actually really big
it
for
triggered
Magneto.
a chain of violent explosions, dealing massive damage to all enemies in the area. Hawk also infuses gamma energy into Jeff the Landshark's Driver Splash. Upon activation, Jeff splits out a stream of glowing green gamma water. Continuously watering an ally with it will directly mutate them into a team-up Anchorman. Wait a minute, I think I grabbed the wrong script. Let's try that again.
Ooh. Okay, hold on, Xeon.
Now, let's officially talk about epic evolution of team-up
Wait,
abilities.
is that the current state of team-ups?
The team-up abilities brought an entirely new, deeply Marvel gameplay experience to Marvel Rivals. Since launch, they've mostly received immense praise from all of you, especially during the first year. As we've continued to operate and update the game, we've always kept a close eye on the community's discussion regarding team-ups. Things like hoping certain fun team-ups stay around forever, wanting everyone to have an active team-up ability, wishing team-up sync up better with base abilities, and begging for Hawk and Cloak and Dagger to not always just be in Anchor Gel.
Facts. Especially
During the team-up update process each season, as the sheer number of abilities grew, our dev team gradually started feeling the strain. Some of the newer team-ups started feeling a bit uninspired, existing
100%.
just for the sake of ticking off an update box. Once we realized this, we decided it was time to absolutely revolutionize the team-up system. Now, every single hero will possess two completely independent team-up ability
Hold up.
loadouts.
Every single hero, two completely independent team-up abilities. Every single hero's... Alright, okay. Every single hero.
The
That's it.
ability granted by these loadouts vary. Some are entirely new standalone abilities, while others replace an existing base ability. But either way, they will grant the hero a fresh, far more engaging combat experience. Players can pre-select one of these team-up loadouts
Bro,
outside
what?
the match based on their preferred playstyle and utilize it in-game. If a player wants to swap to their other team-up loadout mid-match, they can do so freely in the spawn room. Every team-up loadout will feature a base effect and an enhanced effect. The base effect primarily dictates the fundamental form of the team-up ability, including its controls, core mechanics, and visual presentation. This base effect will be active regardless of whether any team-up ability partner is on your team. The enhanced
Okay.
effect, on the other hand, mostly acts as a powerful buff to the base effect, though a few will offer additional ability variations. The enhanced effect requires the team-up member to be actively playing in the match to activate. Let's use an example to illustrate.
Please.
Hawk has two distinct team-up loadouts, and players can choose one of the following to use in battle.
Hulk, Cap, team up. Hold
Inspired
on.
by Captain America's unyielding spirit, Hawk becomes an absolute immovable force in combat. This base effect as a new active ability. When used directly, Hawk leaps straight up and violently slams the ground, dealing AoE damage to nearby enemies.
Okay.
He can also activate this ability mid-air during Incredible Leap,
That's tough.
triggering the same ground
That's
slam
actually really
effect
good.
upon landing.
The jump
Following
to
the
the slam.
slam, embodying Cap's never surrenders attitude, Hawk erupts in the face of adversity. All his normal ability cooldowns are reduced based on his current remaining health. The lower his health drops, the greater the cooldown reduction. Hawk gets this ability and effect regardless of whether Captain America is actively on the team.
Okay. That's huge for Hulk. Getting his cooldowns back faster when his health is lower. I mean, and then he gets the slam off the jump. I mean, I don't play Hulk, but I've seen some, like, I duo with this one Hulk player, and like this hero is like really, really good. But like, I mean, this is just, I would assume this is just huge for people that main Hulk.
Now, let's look at the enhanced effect. Building on the base effect, the slam deals even higher damage, while also breaking the enemy's will to fight, applying a debuff that increases the damage they take. This effect only activates if Captain America is on the team.
Okay, so basically he gets the jump and the slam, like he gets the jump slam, whatever, right? And he also gets the cooldown reduction based on his health. That's like his kind of like his anchor, I guess. Like he has it regardless whether Cap is on team, and then it just gets buffed when Cap is on the team. Okay.
For his second loadout,
I just had to say out loud to
Wolverine's
myself.
rage awakens Hawk's inner violence, making him more aggressive in battle. This base effect adds a new active ability that, when used, sends Hawk into a furious state, instantly buffing his move speed and attack
Oh
speed.
my god.
It also adds a new passive ability where, upon dropping below a certain health threshold, Hawk enters an unstoppable state fueled by sheer rage, granting him full CC immunity.
Full CC
Again,
immunity on Hulk.
gets
Oh
this
my
ability
gosh. Full CC immunity on Hulk. Hulk gets this ability in effect regardless of whether Wolverine's on the team. Oh my gosh.
And in fact, regardless of whether Wolverine is on the team.
That's actually huge, but
Now, for his enhanced effect, when Wolverine and Hawk are in the same lineup, Hawk can throw Wolverine forward. At the same time, Wolverine triggers Basket Claw Strike while Hawk enters the Furious state. This Furious Fastball special is completely independent of the base active ability, meaning Hawk effectively gets two chances to actively trigger his Furious state. Again,
And this is just Hulk.
effect only
They said-
activates if Wolverine
this is just Hulk that they're going over right now. They said every hero. Every hero.
is on
Nah,
the team.
okay. Nah,
Taking community feedback to heart, we come through every single team-up ability released since launch, and cherry-pick the absolute most fun and engaging ones, retrofitting them into the new team-up system structure. So, in Season 9, players will get to see the return of some classic team-ups, such as Metallic Chaos
huge. That's a good one.
and Ammo Overload.
Huge. That one's really good. That one's really
Of
good.
course, we've also designed a ton of incredibly fun, entirely new team-up abilities. For example, Venom will receive the Cosmic Blessing of the Phoenix Force. He gains a new active ability that, when activated, raises his symbiote tendrils in cosmic phoenix flames, swapping out his primary attack for a
Okay.
fiery tendril cliff that aggressively sweeps the area
That looks
in
kind of
front
weird,
of him.
but okay.
When Venom and Phoenix team up on the field, the Phoenix force that Venom wields is heavily buffed. Every hit from his fierce whip will apply a spark stack to enemies. Reach 3 stacks
Oh my
inadvertently
gosh.
detonate
That's tough.
dealing massive extra damage.
Wait, I gotta see that
For the
again.
fierce whip will apply a spark stack to enemies.
He gets
Reach 3 stacks
Sparks on- okay.
inadvertently detonate dealing massive extra
he
damage.
gets that one.
For the sake of time, we won't showcase every single new team map here. You can jump in and explore them all for yourself once Season 9 launches.
Okay. Oh my god. I mean, they showed a lot just between like Hulk Cap, Hulk Wolf, and then Venom Phoenix, and then like Mag, Scarlet Witch, and then the Punisher Rocket team up. And they said 2 for every single hero. And so I mean, they just showed a handful. So nah, they're cooking on the team ups right now, which is huge because team ups are like such a big part of this game and like why it's like part of what makes this game so unique. So I mean, that's really good. We'll definitely go over that like on Friday when Season 9 drops.
Moving forward, we won't be constantly shuffling around and adding team-up combination every single season like before. Instead, we will focus heavily on the macro performance of the team-up system as a whole, optimizing and balancing the ones that are underperformance. And of course, for any newly added heroes, we will deeply design them to ensure they launch with completely fun and useful team-up loadouts.
Okay, balance. All right, let's see what they do with the balance. But so far on the team ups, like really good, really good. I gotta see what they did for DD and Iron Fist.
This team-up system update is easily the most massive overhaul we've done to the combat system since launch, and it's going to shake up the meta in unprecedented ways. Furthermore, the new team-up roster includes a good amount of cross-role synergies. For example, some Vanguards and Deerits will be able to output healing, while some Deerits and strategies can provide incredible survival utility. Strategies that traditionally lack burst healing will gain potent baseline healing capabilities, and strategies lacking aggressive utility will secure stronger initiation of healing tools. The new team-up system radically shatters the established capability boundaries of the heroes, cracking team comp possibilities wide open. We can't wait to see what team compositions you make full of enhanced heroes and villains. Furthermore, the team-up anchor mechanic from the previous system has been completely
That's good.
scrapped in this.
That's really good. The team up anchor. So basically, if you don't know what that means, basically, like for example, like who should I use? Oh, like Daredevil and Punisher, right? Their current team up, right? Basically, Daredevil has a team up with Punisher, right? Punisher gets like this useless like smoke blinding grenade that nobody ever uses, but then because Daredevil is the anchor of that team up, he gets 5% damage boost like just across the board. And it just kind of makes it confusing, especially when they drop these pallets, like back in the past when they dropped the patch notes. Like, if someone lost an anchor, they would like compensate buff them by 5% so they didn't lose the damage that they already had. But it just kind of makes the numbers confusing because like the numbers don't really change, or sometimes the numbers actually get lower. Like I know that happened with like Magic, and, like that happened with Iron Fist one time where they didn't compensate. Like they just got rid of like his damage by 5%. But nah, just having just flat numbers across the board is a lot better. Makes it less confusing. I'll stop talking.
This update, alongside its corresponding flat numerical buffs. As a result, we will be slowly re-evaluating the raw strengths of those specific heroes as well as some others. We are stepping into Season 9 with a just plan for Season 8.5's dominant overperformance,
Hulk.
like Cyclops and Rocket
Yes.
Raccoon,
100%
while
Rocket.
significantly buffing underperformers like Thor, The Thing, Black Cat, and Storm, bringing their lethality and utility back up to par. Altogether, This balanced pass touches roughly 80% of our entire hero
Iron
roster.
Fist buffs, please.
Because the list of all these tricks is so massive, I won't read them out here. You can dig into the hub numbers in the balance post releasing
We'll do that.
shortly
I'll
after
go over
this video.
the numbers or the balance patch after this vid.
Beyond tweaking the heroes themselves, Season 9.0 introduces two massive global system changes. First up, the brand new team-up system inevitably introduces way more numerical variables into the mix. Team fights are going to be infinitely more chaotic and hyper-aggressive. We found in playtesting that this consistently led to ultimate abilities chaining together far too frequently and snowballing matches prematurely. So, after exhaustive testing, we've decided to further nerf the overall energy acquisitions rate for ultimate abilities. Post-nerf, the average time to earn an ultimate will feel nearly identical to how they play in recent patches. Secondly, we are adding an entirely new health mechanic to the game, regenerative shields. Regenerative shields function under the exact same logic as base health. Any mechanic that calculates off base health, like percentage base healing or percentage base damage, treats regenerative shields exactly as if it were regular health. But here is the difference. If a hero managed to completely avoid taking damage for 5 solid seconds, their regenerative shields will automatically kick in, rapidly recharging to full capacity over the next 5 seconds. For instance, if a hero has 300 regenerative shields, it will rebuild at 60 per second. If they have 150, it builds at 30 per second. We are strictly adding regenerative shields to high mobility heroes who excel at flanking and diving. This new health type massively buffs the baseline mistake forgiveness of these hypermobile characters during solo or angle duels, significantly reducing the downtime before they can jump back into the fray. Simultaneously, this cuts down on the sheer number of teammates a strategist has to constantly monitor, heavily alleviating overall team healing pressure. Realistically speaking, accurately predicting the exact meta strengths of every team-up combination with the addition of regenerative shields is going to be extremely challenging right out of the gate. Plus, the reactions generated by different team-up synergies with new team compositions will undoubtedly perform entirely differently across various levels of play. Therefore, the overarching philosophy for the Season 9.0 patch is supporting a stable and smooth transition into this entirely new era of Marvel Rivals gameplay. As we plug into this radical new season.
Okay, so the regenerative shields. So let's say he said that the ultimate charge rate is gonna feel nearly identical to past seasons, but I mean we'll have to see the same. We'll have to see it for ourselves once we actually play the new season. And then for the regenerative shields, they said only high mobility flanking heroes, so hopefully they just mean pretty much like your dive heroes. And then of course you got like some exceptions like Psylocke and stuff like that. But we'll just have to see how that plays. But I mean that seems pretty good, honestly. Iron Fist survivability might have just got buffed like a lot, but
we will be constantly monitoring the moment-to-moment experience of the new team-ups and checking the meta closely across all competitive brackets. If things break, we won't hesitate to step in with rapid hotfixes or patches. If you guys run into any rough spots, please give us your feedback ASAP. Plus, the upcoming mid-season finals will be played on the Season 9 patch, featuring the brand new team-up system. We absolutely can't wait to see the incredible plays our pros are going to pull off. Ignite the battle.
I don't usually watch a lot of pro play, but I've been watching a little bit, but I'll definitely watch for this new patch.
This summer, we are rolling out a truly massive new update. This isn't just about tweaking a few team-up abilities or adjusting the anchors. It's a systemic, full roster, ground-up rework that will bring an incredibly fresh and fun dynamic to combat. And of course, in Season 9, Black Widow will also receive a major rework. But that's not all. A new season means highly anticipated new heroes.
Jubilee. New hero, new map.
Grab your strays because Jubilee is bringing her
Strategist.
explosive mutant
Yep.
energy to Marvel Rivals in Season 9. Jubilee is a strategist, a lovely manipulator of fireworks who can control vibrant energy plasmoids in combat to heal her teammates, while simultaneously damaging and blinding
enemies. Okay.
And for the grand final, her ultimate ability unleashes a lethal dazzling fireworks show across the battlefield.
So it's damage.
This season, we are also turning our sights to the collapse timeline. As the very first
Well, at least it sounds like her ultimate ability isn't just like a big AoE healing circle. It seems like it'll actually be damage, unless it does damage and heals. But we'll have to see.
mutant in the collapse timeline, Apocalypse personally witnessed the world burn to ashes in the crossfire of the War of the Gods. In the eyes of this evolutionary arbiter, the species that needed to be cooled was no longer frail humanity, but rather the very gods who had failed the mortals. However, just as Apocalypse was absorbing the face of all deities, attempting to ascend to godhood and reshape the order of the collapsed universe, a mysterious assassin pierced his chest. When the heroes arrive in Thebes to investigate the death of Apocalypse, they hit a dead end, only for 3 deeply mysterious murders to occur sequentially entirely within their own ranks, casting an even more impenetrable shadow over the entire incident. To dive into this mystery,
It's just like
we've
more stuff.
prepared an interactive Death of Apocalypse detective minigame. We invite everyone to sift through the endless lies and uncover the one truth. Our brand new convoy map, Thebes,
Okay.
will officially go live following the update on July 23rd. Stay tuned.
Path to Doomsday. It's supposed to be like the Age of Ultron
Following
thing
the
now.
update on July 30th, our brand new game mode,
Yep.
Path to Doomsday, Avengers, Age of Ultron, will take everyone straight into Avengers Tower and Ultron's
You gonna show
data
some
space
gameplay?
to battle Ultron and his mechanical army. At the same time, we'll be launching a series of events in the Times Square lobby, so look forward to that.
Hey. Let's do this.
In Season 9, verified college students will
I mean, these skins are cool. Yeah.
get access
I don't really
to a new location
play these
of 10
heroes.
costumes and MVPs. We welcome all college students to verify their university email to unlock these exclusive benefits. From July 29th to August 1st, the Marvel Rivals Ignite series mid-season finals will be taking over Los Angeles, USA. 10 top teams from our 4 major global regions will battle it out on stage.
It's good that
competing for the very
they
first
support
World
the pro scene,
Championship
you know.
title of the competitive year. We'd absolutely love for you all to come out and experience the hype live.
That's
For
gonna be
more
tough.
ticketing details, please keep an eye on our social media channels. We have been holding our tongue on this version update for so long, and we couldn't be happier to finally talk about it. We actually started planning our team up overhaul just under a year ago. Over the last
They was
few
making moves in
seasons,
silence.
we've
Y'all just
been
know.
closely
Y'all don't know about
following
that.
the community's discussions regarding team ups, and honestly, the pressure has been immense, especially over the past 2 seasons. Right before recording every dev vision, Zhiyong and I would debate, should we just test the overhaul now? We thought dropping the news early might alleviate some of the pressure from the community, but every time, we ultimately decided not to. We wanted to be completely responsible, to only announce it once we had successfully built it, run the tests, and thoroughly verified the gameplay experience ourselves. That's always been our style.
They don't talk too
So
much. They just let the
time is
results
now.
speak for themselves.
Grab
You feel
your
me?
brands and jump into what is easily the biggest update to Marvel Rivals since the game launched. Ignite the battle.
Okay, all right. That was a long division. All right, we just finished it. That was probably like what 40 minutes. I mean, it was honestly the best division they've dropped in a while. Like honestly, uh, just like the team up overhaul. Team up overhaul was the biggest thing, right? And especially since like I said, they said 2 for every hero. But I mean, I'm hyped. I mean, obviously they dropped a trailer for Jubilee that I'm about to watch in a second. I don't know if they dropped a trailer for the map, but if they did, we'll watch that. And then the patch notes, they probably should be out by now. So I'll go over that in a second. But overall, I mean, I'm low key hyped. So seems like, we're getting a fresh, like, new big update, and things are gonna change. At least in the way the game is played, how it feels, and what characters are strong, what characters are viable. Which is, I mean, that's what you want. It's like you want some change, especially after the past few seasons have gotten a bit stale. But overall, I'm hyped. Seems like they've been cooking. So